Hi everyone, this is Lindsay from BringMyBooks.com, a relatively new blog. This is my first vlog, so really excited about that. Today was a really big day for me because it was employee discount days. And employee discount days mean I get to come home with a ton of books that I'm so excited about. And I was thinking about doing a blog post about it, doing the whole book haul thing. And then I thought how much better it would be to do a vlog because it would be really easy for me to get into it, and I thought it would be a really great introductory vlog post to see how I feel about this and see if I can make it work. So, try to go easy on me here because this is definitely new and I'm definitely pretty nervous, and I'm just really glad that my camera is sort of bad and you can't see how bad I'm blushing. So, here we go. To my right, I have all of my adult books that I got today. To my left, I have all of the YA books that I got today. So I'm going to start with the adult books, and then we'll move to YA. So the first one that we're going to do is from the adult side, and it is Art Spiegelman, Mouse. This will be my first ever graphic novel, so I'm pretty excited about that. I'm also very surprised that I haven't picked this one up yet, just because it is World War II, which is a topic that I have read a ton about and I'm always interested in. So I feel like if I'm going to do graphic novels to see how I feel about them, Art Spiegelman, Mouse, it's a good way to go. So that is my first one. My second one is Chateau of Secrets by Melanie Dobson. Really pretty cover. This is also World War II and dual timeline, so that combines two of my favorite things. You'll see a lot of World War II and you'll see a lot of dual timeline, both in this blog and on my book blog, BringMyBooks.com, because I love it. So this one is, like I said, dual timeline, World War II. Giselle Duchamp is hiding people in her chateau, hence the title, Chateau of Secrets. You see what they did there? And then you have a current day storyline that I guess intersects with the past storyline. So I'm pretty excited about this one. So that's Chateau of Secrets by Melanie Dobson. Third book is Place of Secrets by Rachel Hoare, which is not to be confused with Chateau of Secrets by Melanie Dobson. Place of Secrets is apparently being described as if you like Kate Morton, you're going to like Place of Secrets. Well, I love Kate Morton. Pretty much my favorite thing ever as far as authors go is Kate Morton and everything that she writes and everything she's ever done. So Secret Keeper, Forgotten Garden, Distant Hours, House at Riverton, if you've never read them, oh my goodness, you should, because they're incredible. So Place of Secrets, Rachel Hoare, pretty excited about that. I'm going to be saying excited a lot, by the way, because I am. So just getting that out of the way. Fourth is Empire Girls by Susanna Hayes and Loretta Nyhan, which I think I'm saying correctly. These two authors co-wrote an epistolary novel called I'll Be Seeing You, set in, guess what, World War II. And so I really, really loved that book. And so as soon as I knew that they were coming out with another one, I was totally psyched, didn't even matter what it was. This one is not an epistolary novel, nor is it set in World War II. It is actually set in New York City in the Roaring Twenties. So if it's not World War II, I will definitely take New York City in the Roaring Twenties. And it doesn't, like I said, it's not a novel written in the form of letters. This one, it looks like they're just writing in two different viewpoints. So that's pretty cool. And the cover is just gorgeous. I love it. There's a lot of really good covers in this book haul too. So, number 5, Susanna Kearsley, The Firebird. Again, talk about gorgeous covers, because this is one. So Susanna Kearsley is a gorgeous, gorgeous writer. I love everything that I've ever read by her, namely Mariana and the Rose Garden. They were both wonderful. I have all of her other books, I think, on my Nook, and then this one was on sale, so I decided to go ahead and get it. It is a sequel and or companion to the Winter Sea. I'm not 100% sure. I think they can be read as standalones, but there are some characters that are carried over from the Winter Sea, so we'll see how that goes because I haven't read Winter Sea yet, so I might end up having to read that one first. And number 6 is The Secret Daughter of the Tsar by Jennifer Lamb. Again, beautiful cover. Found this one on sale as well. We're talking the Romanov Court, 1902, 3 different storylines within that time period. Very excited. I was kind of obsessed with the Romanovs when I was growing up. Did a lot of school projects on them. So I'm really interested to see a story that is not exactly about Alexandria or Maria or Anastasia or Olga, but some of the side players of that time. And it's Alexandra, not Alexandria. I panicked for a second, but I'm going to bring it back. So that finishes the adult books. Now we're going to go to YA. The first one is Stolen Songbird. And again, beautiful cover. Oh my goodness, I just love it. This book I'm pretty psyched about. It was actually recommended to me by my good book friend Morgan. When you want to talk bookish friends, oh my goodness. We are on the same page with almost everything that we read, and so it's really exciting to get glowing recommendations from her. And she just finished this book, so it should be the next one I start, because that's how highly she recommended it. It's about trolls, which is new for me. Haven't read a lot about trolls in my fantasy novels, so could be really interesting. We'll see how it goes. Number 2 in the YA is Shadow and Bone. Heard very, very good things about this from pretty much everyone that I've talked to. So I'm really just going into that based on hearing great things about it. And I'm pretty sure that the trilogy ends this year, and I'm really okay with that because I hate waiting for the last books to come out after I start a series. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Marissa Meyer, and I'm talking about Winter. Get it together. You should publish that sooner. Just throwing it out there. Number 3 is 57 Lives of Alex Wayfair by M.G. Berlin, which I really hope I'm saying correctly. This one looks really exciting as well. I'm really going to have to figure out a synonym for exciting. I'm going to try to do that on the fly. So this one is Alex Wayfair figures out that she is a descender capable of returning back to her past lives, which is pretty cool if I do say so myself. And I very much remember being kind of obsessed with the idea of past lives when I was younger, so I think this will be a really cool book to read now. Next we have The Wicked and the Just. This one is another one that I've heard a lot of good things about from bloggers, so I'm sort of going into it just based on that, but there's also heavy Welsh influence in this book, and the historical presence of it I've just heard glowing things about, and so I'm really excited to bring in the historical aspect of it, the Welsh aspect of it, and it's just going to be wicked exciting. And because it's called Wicked and the Just. I didn't even do that on purpose, guys. That's awesome. Okay, the next book is Under a War-Torn Sky. This is a YA World War II book. Looks like it is towards the end of World War II, and it is a 19-year-old in the Air Force Squadron, and it is his story. And I'm pretty excited about it. I said pretty excited again. I'm just going to have to keep saying it. I don't know if I know any synonyms right now. Still a little, first vlog ever jitters, which apparently means I'm just going to keep saying pretty excited. But Under a War-Torn Sky, this one is by L.M. Elliott. Next we have 2 books by Robin McKinley. We have The Hero and the Crown, and the sequel, The Blue Sword. The Hero and the Crown is a Newbery Medal book, and The Blue Sword is a Newbery Honor book, so that's going to be pretty cool. I've heard only the best things about both of these books, and there are 2 books that I'm actually kind of surprised that I haven't heard about before, but it sort of brings me to one thing that I really, really love about having started the blog and getting all these recommendations from other bloggers who are reading a lot of YA books. And I feel like I've read more YA in the past year or 2 than I've read in probably the past 5 or 6 years. And it's really liberating because that's what I grew up reading, was fantasy. It was fantasy and it was YA, and I loved it. And then I got older and I wasn't reading as much YA for sure, and I definitely wasn't reading as much fantasy. So it's been really, really wonderful to sort of go back to my fantasy roots and really enjoy these books and stories and realms and ideas of things that I grew up reading. So there are these 2. Awesome. And then we go to the last one, which is Seraphina. This was my book splurge, but do you see this cover? Because it's gorgeous. Serafina, Rachel Hartman. There be dragons, y'all. So what more do you really have to say? We're talking dragons, beautiful cover, William C. Morris debut award, and again, nothing but the best things from everyone. And I've also heard that if you liked the Graceling trilogy, then you'll really like Serafina. I'm not 100% sure where the connection is coming in, but I'm really looking forward to figuring out where it's coming from. So that is my book haul, and I really appreciate you guys watching, and if you've gotten this far, I am just so grateful. So thank you very much, and if you have read any of these books and have amazing things to say about these books, please leave me a comment so that I can talk to you about them, because there's nothing better than talking books with other people that have read those books. So thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it a lot, and hopefully the next one I will be a little less jittery, and I will say pretty excited a lot less. So thanks again, and I will talk to you guys soon.